Let's go here. So our podcast is going to be called OMBIAT, which sounds very familiar to other things, but it is OMBIAT, OMBIAT, Old Men Pitching in a Truck. So welcome to the first episode of OMBIAT with Gray Bear and Cruel Dog. Welcome to the Nomad Outdoors 2021, almost said 2021 muzzleloader camp. We're firing it off here on December 9th, going up for the last weekend of muzzleloader.
I think we're just forgetting completely about 2021, so
yeah,
just bypass it.
2021 doesn't exist. Does not exist. All right, well, I'm just trying different camera angles.
We're good to go. I gotta manage to get in and get the tires rotated and a fresh hot oil change and
oh boy,
load it up for Bear.
They probably forgot to put the oil plug in the right way, so it'll leak on the way up there.
We made it here, so let's hope that that the good things are coming from that.
But we're going to have a couple of discussions when we get on the roadway proper. Yeah, probably. People around here. It's like South Warren up here.
without as much gunplay?
Yeah. No, see, the problem is South Warren, it's not a lot of gun. It's just all knives, all sharp knives. Every one of them got a sharp knife down there.
That's true, too.
Yeah. Anyways. But we're going to have a couple of discussions. We're going to do a couple of podcasts. And our first discussion is going to be on Christmas lights.
Christmas lights?
Why? Yes, Christmas lights. Why a manufacturer can't make a Christmas lights that's guaranteed to last more than one season.
Because then you won't continually buy Christmas lights.
Then we'll do our little podcast and we'll talk about all sorts of
wonderful and amazing things.
Wonderful. That's good. I like it. Wonderful and amazing things. Yay!
Things. Amazing things. Gargantuan things.
All right.
Huge little things.
Like pebbles. Small pebbles.
Pieces of bread.
Pieces of bread. What do these things do? You figure it out and you comment below what those things do. And what is their relation?
You can't throw a football that far.
To other things that things. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back to Nomad Outdoors TV. This is our podcast on our way up north. And we're going to talk about effing Christmas lights. So I wanted to do a nice gig this morning. I wanted to get up. I went on that call this morning. It could be any kind of service call. I could work for anybody. Just keep it that way. It's not to be specific. So I went on that call this morning, and it was early. I had a cup of coffee, and I thought, I should probably put up my wife wants Christmas lights up. She likes that. I'm sure the grandkid likes it too. So I thought I'd be a nice guy, and I put up some Christmas lights. First thing I do, go down to the basement, and I go, what did I do with the Christmas lights from last year? So I finally find them. They're on a coat hanger, wrapped around it, nice and loosely. And I thought, okay, I'm going to just test them, because when I took them off of the house last year, they all worked. When I tested them in the basement, before I went to put them up, half of them don't work. So I'm thinking to myself, I go, I know, I want to think that Jerry Bear bought lights to put on the house last year because I was hunting. He wanted to be a nice guy, decorate the house, so he bought some
I remember that.
Christmas lights. Well, the Christmas lights that he bought don't work. They were working when I took them down. They're not working now. So as one thing goes bad after another thing goes bad, I got to get the ladder. The ladder's banging into stuff, almost electrocuted myself over hanging wires. And I got to get the other ladder, trying to get the plug so that I could plug them in, and I can't get the thing through. One calamity after another. And I just, the whole time I'm thinking to myself, well, Why does somebody not make a Christmas light? And I'm going to look. I'm going to do some research this whole weekend. Be surfing, scouring the web to find out where this lane ends. Ah!
Guess I'm not getting over.
Why don't they make Christmas lights like when we were kids anymore? I think it's kind of a lane now.
No, that's something I'll get over.
Why don't they make Christmas lights like we used to have when we were kids? The screw-in ones? Because, one, they were fun to throw. Pop! I thought they were like caps. Like they were making...
Shards of glass over here?
Yeah, they're like firecrackers.
All right.
Anyways, if the bulb went out, just that bulb went out. Just that bulb. Not the whole strand. Just the bulb. Why do they have to make Christmas lights where one bulb takes out half a strand, or every other bulb, or a third of a strand, or the whole strand? Why do they? It doesn't make any sense to me. That is absolutely flippin' ridiculous. Because then you got to search and hunt for the bulb that's bad to see if you can replace it. So like Christmas lights, Christmas bulb. What do you guys got? Put me some comments down on this thing. What am I going to get for Christmas lights? Listen, I don't want to buy Christmas lights every year. That's ridiculous. Oh, we're going to make them LEDs because they're going to last longer. Bullshit. Okay? I call bullshit on that. I'm going to say it like 4 more times. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. No. LEDs don't make a damn difference. So don't try to sell me on that crap.
Somebody's kitten probably put its paw into the socket where there was a broken light or something and got scorched, and then they sued the company for $10 billion. They went off and can't make those lights anymore. The lucky people are the ones who still have them. Like, they still have,
oh, yeah,
their parents' lights.
Like, I know my dad has some in the basement. I know there's some of them bulbs. But that's what I want to do. I want to put those lights up. These miniature lights, they're every year you're buying new ones. Give me a brand name that's out there that when the bulb goes out, the whole strand stays lit. But there's a bulb that's out and I can replace that bulb.
You know what's better is when you get a pre-lit Christmas tree.
Yeah,
and then one of the
exactly.
bulbs goes on that, so you're like,
exactly.
Well, the top has. That's what happened to me last year, I think it was. So what did I ended up doing? I ended up buying another string of lights to just string the middle section that had been burnt out, because I couldn't figure out which bulb was shot. And you're right. Why should the whole strand go to shit just because of one bulb? And that's exactly what happened. I'm like, you know what? How about this? How about just? And you know what I did? I ended up shit canning the whole tree.
Yep. Throw the whole thing away.
Because you get a 3-year warranty. You don't get a shit warranty. You get nothing. You know what you get? You get nothing, and you like it. How's that? You think you want a hamburger? You think you want a hamburger and a hot dog? You're not getting that. You get nothing.
I was losing my mind. There was one strand of lights that I had, and I plugged it in the basement, and it worked. Then I took it outside, and put it on the house, plugged it in. It didn't work. And I'm like,
all right.
What happened between downstairs and upstairs? And that shouldn't happen. That just absolutely shouldn't happen. And I know that there's safety issues, that whatever, United, what is it? United, what is that?
Laboratories.
United Laboratories. They got to do the thing so you don't burn your house down.
UL stamp.
But I'm such a Scrooge. I'm such a Grinch when it comes to Christmas lights because of that. And then you take them outside. Here's the other thing. And because there's more plastic around the wire than there is wire in the plastic starts to become cold and brittle. And then you're trying to connect them or wrap them around a tree. It's like barbed wire. It's like trying to unwind barbed wire. They get all entangled in themselves. You can't pull them apart. This is hooked on that. That's hooked on this. It's a mess. It's a tragedy. It's a calamity. Shenanigans. I call shenanigans.
I think they want you to recycle those, so don't just shit can them. I think that there was something.
They're in the trash. Sorry. They went in the trash. I get so pissed. I threw them right in the garbage can. Right in the garbage bag. I'm like, F it. I'm done.
Straight to trash.
Straight to trash.
Yep. That's awesome.
And of course, the longest strand that I had that would have done the whole my whole front of my house the way that I usually do it. I box in, make it look like there's windows and whatnot, little squares. Yeah, the longest strand, that's one of the ones that worked in the basement, didn't work outside. So then I get another, so then I'm putting...
Had you already put it all up and then went to turn it on? Or did you plug it in and check it before you hung it?
I plugged it in and checked it before I hung it.
Oh,
so,
see?
Yeah, I did
all the fun out of it.
I know. That would have been perfect. It just...
Been like, what are all these holes in your wall?
Oh, my goodness gracious. I was so frustrated.
I was trying to clean up, put up the lights, and
so all I did...
tore down the house.
All I did was, of the house, was the triangle. Just the peak, my triangle. That's all I had lights for, because all the other ones didn't work. And I got LEDs, no, they don't work either. And then you figure, oh, here's an old strand from 2 years ago. I'll be able to take that bulb and put it in this strand from last year. No.
Did you get the memo? No. Completely different bulbs.
Yep, completely different bulbs. They didn't standardize that stuff. It's like
no, everybody's, you can choose. You're gonna be metric, you're gonna be standard.
Yeah.
They're gonna all make their own specific ones. You can only buy theirs. And let's be realistic. All those Christmas lights are straight from China. Straight.
Yeah.
And it's probably done. They probably are laughing at us, going, "Let's put out a new one every year." So that
there's probably some sort of fusible link in there that breaks down when exposed to oxygen. So the minute that you take it out of the package,
timer starts.
It just starts.
Yeah.
And it just starts to break down. It's like as an example, hearing aid batteries. They've got a little peel-off tab on them that, as long as that tab is on there, the battery is not active. You peel that little tab off of there, then it becomes active. Once you peel it off, the battery lasts about 3 days. But it can sit on the shelf at the store for months and months and months until you peel that little thing off. Well, whatever that is, that's what they're putting on Christmas lights. And it lasts for about a year.
Yeah. Probably get like 90 days worth, and then it just kicks off.
Ridiculous.
That way you put it up, they figure they get all of December, all of January, give you a couple of weeks leeway each side, and then off they go.
All right, so there's my rant and rave about Christmas lights. That's my first topic that I wanted to vent about. So, y'all Nomadians, give me some comments. Let me know. And don't play games with me. Don't tell me get Ishka Bibble brand out of Rantoul, Mississippi. No. I legitimately want to know what Christmas light I can have that's going to have a legacy. What Christmas light am I going to be able to use year after year after year after year?
I don't think they've created it yet.
No. They did. They created it back in the day when our parents bought them.
Right.
And they were strand, but then somebody's house burned down. And you can't make them like that anymore. You got to make them...
Yeah, like in Christmas Story where he's doing that.
Yep.
You can't be smelling ozone. To have that. Can't be arcing wires.
All right. So, that's it. My rant. Got anything further on that?
It's actually, what you're actually talking about is just straight up doing it old school. Screwing the bulb. You probably can't even find them bulbs anymore. They probably don't even make them. They're like, what? Oh, we haven't made that bulbs 20 years. Look at this, brand new. It's brand new. It's straight off the boat. Well, it can't be off the boat because boats are offshore, setting anchors.
Yeah.
I guess this year you get what you get.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, I'm gonna go search some internet and look for some Christmas lights.
Tic tac, tic tac.
And I'm sure we'll come up with another discussion.